Subak system. Bali, Indonesia. A Balinese irrigation system called Subak has a social, agricultural, religious characteristic with high drive and passion to unite to work together in an effort to obtain water with the goal of producing food crops, particularly rice and crops, and it is concerned with customary law, adat law. The farmer association that oversees the Subak irrigation system controls the irrigation water used in the crops. The religious ceremonial activities regularly performed by Subak members in accordance with the stages of rice growth, from cultivating the field to harvesting the rice, which is stored in the barns, demonstrate the distinctiveness of the Subak irrigation system. Cappadocia, Turkey southeast of Ankara, in south-central Turkey, is the historic region of Cappadocia. The soft volcanic rock in Cappadocia is renowned for having been eroded by volcanoes over millions of years. The rock assumes a wide range of distinctive shapes, including towers, cones, valleys, and caverns. Flights in hot air balloons to horseback riding experiences. The phrase, "the land of beautiful horses," is also used to refer to Cappadocia. Cappadocia not only has a stunning view, but also great culinary treats. Travelers can choose from a variety of cuisines, from a traditional Turkish breakfast to a candlelit evening. Ha Long Bay, Vietnam. Ha Long Bay has been listed by UNESCO as a World Historic Site since 1994. The bay was later included in the new 7 Marvels Foundation's list of the world's 7 natural marvels in 2012. 1,969 limestone islands that rise dramatically from the water make up the bay. Some of the caverns include lighting fixtures that illuminate and beautify the interior rock formations. These caves have stalactites, stalagmites, and rocks that are occasionally fashioned like animals or other items. Typically, each cave has its own legend. Plitvice, Croatia. 84 hectares of historic beech and spruce woods, which are crucial for the continuity of geochemical processes in water systems above and below ground, are located inside the Plitvice Lakes National Park region. The park is home to notable biodiversity in addition to the stunning scenery and the processes that have continued to sculpt the lakes. A vast and highly specialized population of non-vascular plants can live on the tough barrier itself. The woodlands are home to numerous uncommon animals, including as brown bears, gray wolves, and lynx, while the plains are renowned for their diverse vegetation. Rocky Mountain Parks, Canada. The Canadian Rocky Mountain Parks create a spectacular mountain landscape that is home to the well-known Burgess Shale fossil deposit and exhibits several glacial features. The gardens divide the drainage basins of the Arctic, Pacific, and Atlantic Oceans along the Continental Divide. There are 8 species of amphibians and reptiles, 56 species of mammals, and 280 species of birds. 4 national parks are included in the defined area: Banff, Jasper, Kootenay, and Yoho. Furthermore, there are 3 provincial parks: Mount Robson, Mount Assiniboine, and Hamber. Acropolis of Athens, Greece. The Athenian Acropolis and the structures on it are the largest architectural and artistic complex that Greek antiquity left for the world, serving as worldwide icons of the classical spirit and culture. After defeating the Persians and establishing democracy, Athens rose to prominence among the other ancient city-states in the second part of the 5th century BC. The Parthenon, built by Ictinus, the Erechtheion, the Propylaea, the imposing gateway to the Acropolis, created by Nesicles, and the tiny temple dedicated to Athena Nike were the most significant structures erected at that time. Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Rio de Janeiro is renowned for its stunning beaches as well as its peaks, mountains, and hills, all of which are partially covered by tropical forest. People in swimwear can be seen traversing the streets and along the beach, as well as riding city buses, as the city is a popular destination for both Brazilian and foreign tourists. The annual pre-Lenten Carnival, which animates the city day and night with music, singing, festivals, balls, and street parades of magnificently costumed dancers performing to the rhythm of the samba, may be the best example of the city's reputation for celebration. Mont Saint-Michel, France. The island of Mont Saint-Michel is distinctive in that it can only be visited during low tide. The island will appear to be floating during high tide. A naturally created bridge originally connected the Mont Saint-Michel to the mainland. The bridge will, however, be submerged during high tide and will once more be visible during low tide. The monastery that served as the model for the castle in the Disney film Tangled stands out among the island's many architectural landmarks. The Sun reports that due to its distinctiveness, Mont Saint-Michel Island has been listed as a UNESCO World Heritage Site since 1979. Venice, Italy, was both Europe's largest port and its main commercial and cultural gateway to Asia in late medieval times. Venice is a unique city in terms of its environment, architecture, and history. During the Republican era, the city was referred to as La Serenissima, Latin for the most serene or lofty. It is still one of the oldest tourist and cultural hubs in the world and Italy's primary port on the northern Adriatic Sea. A keen and nearly universal desire for sensitive conservation has been ensured by the urban setting of the islands, which has prevented the spread of modern suburbs outside the historic center, its narrow canal and road framework, which has prevented car intrusion, and its unparalleled wealth of beautiful buildings and monuments dating from periods of commercial dominance. The lagoon and city of Venice as a whole were named a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1987. Angkor Wat, Cambodia. With an area of 162.6 hectares, 1,626 square kilometers, Angkor Wat, which translates as City of Temples or City of Enshrinements, is the largest religious structure in the world. Early in the 12th century, King Suryavarman II of Yasodharapura, the capital of the Kingdom of Cambodja, erected Angkor Wat as the state temple. The Lord Vishnu-focused Hindu temple known as the Pendarman Temple of King Suryavarman II later underwent a Buddhist conversion at the end of the 12th century. Bruges, Belgium. The historic city of Bruges is a tiny European city with a huge heart and a true fantasy location. Bruges offers an opportunity to relive history as one of Western Europe's best surviving medieval cities. In fact, Bruges Old Center is so significant to the city's past that UNESCO has named it a World Heritage Site. Bruges is a small city that doesn't strive to achieve too much, yet is full of historical charm and a storybook image. Its 80 bridges frame flowing canals and cobblestone lanes, earning it the nickname Venice of the North. Discover green spaces all across the city, from tiny unnoticed parks to the huge grassy stretches that encircle this Belgian city. Great Barrier Reef, Australia. The Great Barrier Reef, which is the largest coral reef in the world, is one of Australia's most amazing natural gifts. More than 3,000 different reef systems, coral cays, and literally hundreds of charming tropical islands with some of the most stunning sun-drenched, golden beaches make up the reef, which is home to an abundance of marine life. The Great Barrier Reef has grown to be one of the most popular tourist attractions in the world as a result of its natural beauty. In addition to swimming with dolphins and whale watching, visitors to the Great Barrier Reef can go snorkeling, scuba diving, on airplane or helicopter tours, in bareboats, self-sail, glass-bottomed boats for viewing, semi-submersibles for educational visits, cruise ships, or bareboats, self-sail.